Hello, thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Today we're going to give you a 1 to 2 question tarot card reading. I'm also going to include the Lenormand deck with you because I just feel drawn to including this. So I'll pull out like one tarot card for each question and the rest with these. So these are kind of like a tarot deck. It's used for fortune telling, and the pictures are beautiful and they're very powerful cards, and I love them. They're much smaller, but they're really cute, and I adore them. All right, so before we start your reading, your name and info will be confidential. I will only go over questions. So the crystals I have here today with you is, the first one is an amethyst. It's a very, very beautiful stone because it focuses on relieving stress, relieving anxiety, relieving any form of negative you know, anxiety, and it's just really good for calming it and relieving the stress. And whenever you feel stressed out, you could probably have this next to your bed or under your pillow, or sometimes you could just hold it. I love an amethyst. It brings that soothing energy towards any situation. I also have here for you black obsidian. This is a form of a protection stone, protects you from any negative energy, anything that tries to mess with your energy, drain you, things like that. And the black obsidian kind of just takes it away and absorbs it away from you. So it's a really good protection stone. I use this a lot for my readings in general, but this itself would be really good for you because I feel like you get drained a lot, and throughout your day-to-day life, day-to-day things, you absorb negative stuff around you, all right? Especially from people. I also have here tiger's eye, which represents grounding. I feel like as well, you need to find that balance sometimes where if you're all over the place, the tiger's eye brings that stillness and that balance where it brings you back to center. So it brings you back down. So the grounding is very, very necessary, especially when you're busy a lot or you have a lot of daily routines that keeps you really all over the place. All right. So I have a little incense going on here. I have Nang Champa. So I just finished another reading. Now I'm on to your reading. I'm really excited to give this reading as it was a gift from a friend. So I'm grateful for this. So let's start off with your first question. Before anything, actually, let's clear out the energy, and I'm going to do a quick little prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I ask spirit guides and angels of this person I am focused on to reveal to her now what she needs to know in this present time. I ask spirit guides and mine to help me interpret the information to her in the best of my abilities, and that the information that comes through may come through as accurate, specific, and detailed as possible. I am now open to any information from the spirit world as well, so anything that has to come, everything just flew. Anything that has to come in, may it be from God's purest intention, God's white light, anything of negative vibration, my Lord, your cards are just flying out, are not welcomed here, thank you. That's really good that they're flying out. Okay. Usually means your energy and your guides are here and they're wanting to work with you already. Okay. So your first question is, here we go. First question is my husband the man I'm supposed to be with, as in, is he faithful, like, is the love real, etc. Okay, so here we go. Okay. So, so this is very interesting because one of the cards that came through here was a knight in shining armor, represents a man. So it's interesting because this question is asking about a man, asking about your husband. So it's very, very interesting that this just flew out. Okay. The card is saying these are very positive cards. They're not reversed. It's very, very positive. So for me, I feel like he is a man for you in the sense of that you guys are for each other. Now, in regards to you questioning if he's faithful to you or is the love real, that's something, again, I'm going to say what the cards say, but that's something intuitionally your guides are telling me you need to feel out. Do you feel like you love him? Now, he can love you, but do you feel like it's real love? Do you feel like there's that sense of, okay, I feel admired, I feel adored, I feel protected, I feel respected, I feel kindness? Do you feel all those things from him? Do you feel that feeling, this is meant to be? Now, nothing's perfect. I have a boyfriend, and people are married where it's tough. There's the good and the bad. There's the good and the bad. It's not always good. Now, if everybody has a relationship where it's always good, then damn, that's a boring relationship, because the bad is what allows you to bring strength into a relationship, to build on the relationship, to make it stronger. Okay, so that's what these cards are really saying. In the end, it's that faith you have in him. Now you're asking, is he faithful? You have to have faith in the relationship, your guides are saying. You have to have faith in yourself and faith in the relationship itself. You have to believe it. You have to really believe from your heart that all will be well. You have to be a little bit positive with this, your guides are saying, okay? It also says here, you have the keys to this success. You have the keys to this success. You have the power to make this relationship good, better, to just really focus in on the positive and bright side of things with this relationship, okay? Now, there is something that I feel like there has been situations with your husband where, yeah, I do feel like there's been distance, emotionally, where like you guys don't communicate very well sometimes, and sometimes one will just silence treatment or distance themselves emotionally from each other. So I'm talking about you guys. So that's what causes that questioning. Is this real love? Is this really meant to be? Things like that, okay? I do feel like there was some form of secrets at some point, but not right now. I don't feel like there's any secrets now. I feel like maybe in the past there was those times, maybe there was secrets and stuff like that, but those secrets are not happening now, and it's not something that's going to affect the relationship now, because there's really nothing going on. These cards are very positive. So in the end, it's you got to put in your head, or you have to talk to yourself and be like, do I feel all these things? I do feel some form of sadness with you in the relationship. I do feel some form of lack of fulfillment. And it could be the fact that there's some distance, on and off distance, or just he's probably not as emotionally available for you, okay? Now, in the end, now that leads up to your own happiness. When you're in a relationship, the person can't always make you completely happy, because you got to find happiness in yourself as well. So is there hobbies you like to do? Is there things you like to do? You got to still be yourself. You got to still find that happiness within yourself. Once you find that happiness within yourself, then there's that balance in the relationship, okay? Like same thing with your husband. Like he has to find happiness in himself to bring happiness in the relationship. So there is something lacking, there is something missing, but it mostly has to do with you, in the sense of you finding ways to love yourself and finding ways to feel happy within your own skin, within yourself. Okay, but I see positive energy here. I don't see anything negative. I just see, rough patches, bumps, along the way, bumpity bumps. But it's just saying, have faith in the relationship, and you have the key to success with this relationship with him. So I see positive energy here, and I do feel like the love is real, but sometimes it's hard, and I feel like he at times can suffer too, and he's going through suffering. So maybe if he doesn't talk to you, try to talk to him. Now, if he disrespects you when you try to talk to him, now that's a different story. But try to go to him. I don't feel like he's the kind of person to go to you. Okay? Sometimes one has to bend their back a little bit for the other, because the other person, due to the way they were raised in their childhood or the traumas they've gone through, things like that, they don't know how to express their love in the way that you know love, So, but I feel there's positive energy here. You got to have that faith and pray more and realize you have the key to success with this relationship. There is success to this relationship. Okay, hun? So I'm going to move on to the next question. Let me see here. I'm going to use a tarot card. Did I choose the right career? Am I going to make enough money to live good on, or should I change it? Alright, so this is a career kind of question. Alright. Here we go. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. So, the cards that are coming through for this, your question is, did I choose the right career? Your cards are saying yes, you did choose the right career, but I mean, you chose the career that you felt was good for you in the moment, but I don't feel like you're gonna receive a lot of money from this. Like, I don't feel like it's gonna be so good enough where you can really, really survive off of it. So you made a good decision for the moment, the cards are saying, but I don't see it being a stable enough job. Okay? It's not making you happy. I feel like at some point it won't make you happy, comfort wise. So that's what's leading me for that. Like, comfort wise, it won't make you happy at some point. Okay? Because this, when it's reversed, means happiness. When it's up, it's happiness. When it's reversed, it means uncomfortable. So, but there is some form of decision that has to be made. I don't know if it's with career or a certain decision in your life. There's some decision that has to be made that either you have not been confronting it, or you've just been putting that decision on the side, or you're avoiding it, or you don't want to think about it, or you've just been putting that decision on the back burner. But there's a decision that has to be made, this card is saying, and you shouldn't avoid it anymore, and you should confront it. Okay, so there's a decision. Don't know if it's a decision with the career or a decision with a certain situation in your life, but it's saying there's a decision that has to be made, and it no longer should be avoided. Okay, what I do see here as well, which is interesting, we're talking about should you be doing something else. This card represents the idea, the concept of having many options, many choices to choose from, and maybe being confused and not knowing what option to take, what choice to choose, what path to take. Okay, so your cards are saying make that decision to make that choice from all those options. Okay, at some point. But I do feel like it's okay for now. Your career is okay for now, but you're going to have to make a move eventually, because I don't see it being a kind of career where you're going to be comfortable enough. Okay, comfortable enough. I see some point where it's going to get uncomfortable and it's not going to be completely enough to that point. But it's good for now. It's good for now, your guides are saying. But don't avoid that decision that has to be made. Okay, so it's good for now. Don't avoid that decision that has to be made. And keep your options open. You know, from all those choices or things that, you know, those options and choices that you could take, keep your options open. Don't close completely yourself off from other ideas, other options, other choices. Okay, so technically these cards are just saying please be open. It is good for now, but be open, because I don't see at some point in your future being as comfortable as you thought it would be. Okay, hun? So I am going to pull out now one more card from Goddess of Guidance. This is an oracle card deck, and I'm going to just pull this card out for you. It's mostly a message to your inner goddess self. A little message here that I'm going to pull out for you. I'm staying here really quickly. I'm trying to see here because 1 second. There's some information coming in. I just want to make sure, because I know you gave me the name of your husband, so I want to make sure here. Yeah, okay, you did give me the names. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Pull out a card for you here. Beautiful. So I love it because the last question was in regards to money and in regards to if it's all going to be all right. Now, I did say where in the end, at some point, it's not going to give you comfort, but like I said, keep your options open and don't close yourself off to other possibilities or other ideas or other things you can do in your career, okay? Which is that's why you asked me, should I do something else? There is a possibility, so please be open to it. Don't close yourself off, okay? The card I pulled out for you is prosperity, abundantia, okay, meaning abundance. All right, it's beautiful, beautiful artwork. It says the universe is pouring its abundance onto you. Be open to receive. So it's really interesting. I said to keep your options open, okay, and this represents the idea of abundance. Abundance is money. It could be money, love, or just the concept of just prosperity in life, money, etc. So that prosperity is going to come your way. All right, you just have to be open to it. Please don't close your doors to it, okay? The prosperity and abundance can come in many, many different forms. Like I said, money or love or whatever it is, okay? So just be open to this prosperity and abundance to fill your life, to bring you that point of comfort, okay? Because I do feel like you've been either sad recently or it's just hard for you to uplift your spirit sometimes due to the lack of fulfillment in all certain directions like relationship or just money, etc., career. So this is just saying your abundance is coming, your prosperity is coming in all shapes and form. Please be open to receiving it. Your guides are right there next to you, and the more you say, I am filled with abundance, abundance flows through me, abundance flows through me, you're basically telling the universe, this is what I want, this is what I want to flow through me. I am open to receive. I'm not going to block myself from receiving any of these things. I'm going to keep myself open. All right. So that is what I'm picking up with you. I hope you have a lovely day, hun. It was an honor and a pleasure to give you this 2-question card reading. And I send you lots of love from the heavens above. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much. And I hope we speak in the near future again. Bye now.